you doing today?
Good to see you,
Good to
Nick,
see you,
right?
yes.
Good to finally meet you, man.
Good. And what's your name?
I'm Tim. I'm from Zenefits.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm the vice president of operations for Horizon.
Awesome. And one of my colleagues told me you went to TC&J.
Yes, I did.
That's
Graduated
awesome.
4 years ago.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's good to finally meet you.
Yeah, it's very.
How's everything with Horizon right now?
Could be better.
Could be better. Okay,
Could be
well,
better.
yeah, that's why I'm here. We're here to
Yeah,
talk, right?
exactly why you're here today.
Yeah, awesome. So, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about you, but I think it's important that we get into everything. I know you're pretty short on time today.
Yes.
So first, let me just start by getting a little bit of a foundation about Horizon. So tell me, from my understanding, you guys offer various types of HVAC services like
Yes.
heating, air conditioning, stuff like that.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, and how many technicians do you have that work?
We currently have 300 techs who work from home and do not come into the office.
I see. Okay, so 300, and how many office workers do you guys have?
We have about 60 office workers right now.
60, and that's full-time staff within the office?
Yes.
Okay. And you said these 300 technicians, they report directly to the field from home?
Yes.
Okay. So with all the staff, probably 360 plus.
Yes.
How do you do payroll?
So currently our lead accountant, Susan, and her 4 accounting clerks that work below her do payroll in-house.
Okay, so your payroll's 100% in-house?
Yep.
Okay. What is it like organization-wise with doing all this payroll in-house for so many employees?
Yeah, it's a long process. It
Okay.
takes about 20 hours a month to do payroll, and it's not very efficient.
Okay. Yeah, how would you describe the efficiency of doing all this payroll in-house?
Well, it is taking 20 hours a month to process,
Okay.
which is taking time away from Susan and our accounting team to doing other work that they could be doing.
I see. If you don't mind, what other responsibilities does Susan have as an accountant?
Yeah, so she's responsible for our financial reporting. So with that being held back, it is allowing us not to grow as a company.
I see. Okay. Growth. So you guys are a small company. I imagine one of your big goals right now is to grow. And
Yes, we currently just got a $50 million equity investment from a hedge fund, and they are willing to pull out if we do not continue with our monthly financial reporting.
Okay. And if you had to say right now, what is the main thing that's holding you back from feeling comfortable with that growth?
It would be just having Susan be able to work on our financial reporting instead of having her do 20 hours a month of payroll.
I see. Okay, so we'll definitely have to get back to that. But besides the issue right now with the disorganization with payroll, what is it like having to track the hours of 300 technicians that don't even ever report into the office? How do you do that?
Yeah, so we don't really have a good system in place. They kind of just tell us what hours they work,
I see.
but there have been rumors that people are inflating their checks.
Okay. Wow. So, do you believe that that's actually happening?
I hope not,
I see.
but I don't know.
I'd
honestly.
imagine it's hard to tell because you really have no way
I
of
can't tell.
telling that.
No.
Okay. So right now with this inefficiency, this disorganization within payroll and employee tracking, how do you think that might look to a prospective employee who's kind of checking out your company?
Yeah, so it looks very chaotic
Mhm.
and not attractive for them to want to come here.
I see. And one of your main values is to grow and
Yeah.
to learn as a company. I see. Okay. And what is it like right now with your competitors? How do you feel like you're competing within your target market?
Yeah, so originally when we were a smaller company, we were doing very well, but since this whole chaotic issue with payroll, it's not allowing us to grow and compete at a higher level.
Okay, I see. So with Susan doing all the payroll in-house, I'd imagine sometimes is it true that the checks come in late?
Yes, comes in late and there's normally some errors in it, which
Okay.
obviously makes employees frustrated.
What kind of errors tend to happen?
Just like not giving people the right amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then when you get a complaint, it takes Susan another hour to resolve each one.
And what are employee attitudes in your building like right now? About
Not happy when they get their paycheck on a Friday and it's not the correct amount. Very visible, angry.
How much time does it take Susan to resolve such issues?
Yeah, so it takes about an hour each to investigate and fix each issue.
And as the VP of operations right now, how are you dealing with dissatisfied employees?
Well, I'm trying to implement a better system.
Sure.
That's why we're having this meeting today.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's just my one approach I'm taking because I'm on the hot spot right
I
now.
bet. Yeah. Okay. what do you think happens if people continue to be so dissatisfied in the office place?
They're gonna not be as productive because they don't want to be here,
Sure.
and they could potentially losing our best employees won't allow us to grow. And
Yeah, and although there's a lot of pressure on Susan, you know, she's been with your company for 10 years,
yes, that's
so
correct.
obviously she's a loyal employee.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happens if this workload on Susan's shoulders continues to be
Yeah, so she might get stressed out, and let's say one day she just can't handle it and just wants to leave just because we're putting too much on her.
I see. Okay. I understand. I mean, I understand you're in a tricky position.
Yes, we are.
But it seems like you have a loyal accountant who's been with you for 10 years. You know, she's working hard. I understand it's not perfect, but I think it's important for me to tell you, or just let me just ask you, what would life be like as the VP of Operations with an automated payroll system?
It would be a lot more smooth and allow us to focus on our financial reporting, which will allow us to grow overall.
Absolutely. And how would efficiency be improved if you were able to track your employees' hours directly?
Yeah.
Them pulling out a smartphone.
Yeah, so then we wouldn't have to worry about if they're getting overpaid. So that would allow us just not have to worry about that.
I see. So it seems like cost saving through just knowing without hesitation that you're not overpaying employees and that checks are coming out on time every month or every week or however often you pay your employees would really boost morale within the building.
Yeah, definitely would
Okay.
boost morale and hopefully productivity.
Okay. Yeah, how would that feel, or as a VP, what would it be like looking out on the office just knowing that everybody's getting paid on time?
Yeah, it would make me feel proud because that's what my operation, that's my role is to make sure the operations are running smoothly.
Sure.
So it make me feel proud, make me feel happier coming to work every day.
Sure. So I know we haven't had too much time, but it just seems like right now your company's in a position where you're ready to grow. I mean,
Yes.
you're offered a $50,000 loan.
Yep.
And you're going to use that to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have a lot of prospective employees. In order to resolve such issues, it seems like you need, or an automated system could really benefit your organization.
Yes, I could see how that could really benefit and help us grow overall.
Absolutely. So with Zenefits, we offer automated HR services such
Okay.
as payroll and employee tracking, different package sizes. So what I can offer you is I can go take a week, write a proposal for you,
Okay.
sort of a customization for your exact business size and type. And what do you say we meet back here in a week and discuss it further?
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Good
All right,
talking to you.
great talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.